Rabbits are pets, not food.
Good afternoon, everybody. Here we are on behalf of Bunny World Foundation in support and solidarity of all the slaughtered and to be slaughtered rabbits across the country that are awaiting the very, very dark destiny, protesting the sale of rabbit meat in the Whole Foods. It's a pilot program that has started across the country, especially in the Northern California. They are selling rabbit meat. And the rabbit meat that comes actually from the states that have gag laws where inspection is not very transparent and there are no slaughter acts. There's no slaughter act for rabbits. So what we are advocating is the end of this pilot program. We're advocating the end of the sale of rabbit meat across the country, and any store in Los Angeles, any Whole Foods store in Los Angeles, because this is emblematic and it's going to be something that other stores are going to emulate. They are looking up to Whole Foods, and it's very important that this pilot program is nipped in the bud. While we advocate the compassion for all animals, Bunny World Foundation's mission is to protect rabbits, and this is exactly what we're doing. Bunnies are friends, not food. Bunnies are slaughtered in the most inhumane way. They're not covered by the Slaughter Act, and they are being produced in a very, very untransparent situations in the states where the laws are not protecting them. They can suffer for hours and hours. And then they get stunned, and they don't even have to be stunned properly, so no one can really determine that, and they scream, and the little bunnies are taken away from their mothers at 8 weeks old. It is absolutely disgusting, and it's heartbreaking that they are separating them and calling them a humane slaughter. Humane slaughter is an oxymoron, and this needs to stop, and this needs to stop now. We are here to tell Whole Foods we will not tolerate this in our city, not under our watch. And we are going to help that it is illegal to sell rabbit meat in the city of Los Angeles. We, Bunny World Foundation, have advocated for the laws that prevent rabbits from being sold alive in the pet stores, just like cats and dogs. We are drafting legislation where the rabbits are going to be regarded as the companion animals, just like cats and dogs. How can we allow that they are sold dead in our city? Or anywhere, for the matter of fact. They are companion animals. They should be treated as such, and they should not be found on the counter by kids and animal lovers. This is absolutely disgusting and completely unnecessary. We do not need to add one more flesh to the plate. We are moving forward, taking away dead animals off the counters, not adding new ones. This is not a novelty. This is not a novelty. This has been done for centuries, but it doesn't make it right. Slavery's been done for centuries. It doesn't make it right. This is wrong. Rabbits are friends, not food. Please do tell Whole Foods to actually stop the pilot program before it's too late. Thank you so much for the bunnies. Layla, President and founder of Bunny World Foundation.
Well, can't they sell what they want to sell? Isn't it their business?
We're against it, and we have every right to be against it.
Sure you do.
Right, so that's why we're here.
Is your purpose here to kind of convince people not to shop here?
Our business here is to express our First Amendment rights about the horror of killing animals, slaughtering animals, torturing animals to be sold in this. Is everybody filming this? Why isn't anybody filming this?
But is it just rabbits today?
No, it's not just rabbits. It's cows. It's every single animal they have here. And we have every right to be here. And I don't have to answer your question.
Did I ever say anything about your right to be here? I'm just asking.
I don't know why you're arguing with me. You should be supporting our right, our First Amendment rights. This is the USA. You should be supporting our rights. My name is Carol.
Nobody has a problem. Do you have a problem?
I'll hold it sideways, otherwise it comes out skinny.
They're going to call us out. You're not protected under the law. Okay? If you're disturbing the business...
Can somebody film this? Film it. We're allowed to be filmed. Yes. We're 100% right to express our First Amendment rights before peacefully. Whatever we believe in being. Ask D'Amico. D'Amico won. Ask John DeRay.
Can I ask you one more question? Just to understand it, it's a simple question. We haven't argued yet. Are any of you customers of this store?
Yes, I have my receipt. You want to see my receipt? I did my shopping. Yeah, how many of us shopped here
Yes
today?
or no?
I did.
We all show up?
Shop inside the store.
How long do you intend to be here?
Whatever, as long as we want.
Can I just get a straight answer? Do you have a time like
There's nothing straight in West Hollywood. No, we're going to be here.
We're here on behalf of two organizations. There's the Moneywell Foundation and there's a CAPS companion.
Are you the person in charge of this
No,
organization?
I'm not in charge.
We're all volunteers.
Who is?
Everybody's a volunteer. Nobody's
There are
in
two
charge.
Just kind of the
organizations.
spokesperson for now.
I don't even have to answer the question.
There are no.
We don't have to answer any questions.
The entire
Are these
protest has.
difficult questions? Are they intrusive?
No, you know
We're just
what?
trying to figure out how to
Actually,
make
it
it work
is.
for everybody. You have your rights, the customers
Right,
have
so
their
tell
rights.
them that
the
we have a
business.
right to be here.
But
Right.
for some reason, the questions seem to be irritating you. And there's some questions so we can find out how to best manage this situation
Okay, I
so
got
we don't
it.
have to come back.
All right, so we'll be here today. We'll be here next week. We'll be here every week. And we'll be here for an indeterminate amount of time.
That really helps. That nails it down. You know, we do have other things to do.
I'm sure.
So we're spending way too much time on this.
I agree with you.
Partly because you're not giving me straight answers.
No, not
Very
because I'm not
simple
giving you a straight answer. Here's the straight answer. We have a right to be here. We have a right to yell and scream. We have a right to say what we want. And we have a right. So, yeah.
Nobody's
So
arguing
if you want to tell us that we don't have that right, please do so on camera. That we don't have the right to be here, to speak our minds, to express our First Amendment rights in the city of West Hollywood. We're animal rights activists here, and we have every right to be here and to speak. And we don't mean any harm to you guys. And we appreciate your sacrifice as police officers, part of the sheriff's department in a city that I love, that I was a homeowner in for 15 years. Help elect animal rights legislation in our city of West Hollywood. And we just have every right to be here. And I really wish that you guys would uphold our rights just as much as their right not to be bothered. That's all.
Are we infringing upon your rights?
Not right now.
Again, you're going to assume a lot of things and how we respond to
I'm not
things. And we're just here to try to make it all work. Nobody has any complaints. So
Okay, good.
This is a national protest that's taking place all over the country. There's 40 stores involved. It has been initiated by WholeFoodsRabbit Society and all the affiliate organizations. They are not selling the rabbit meat in this store in particular at the moment, but they might. It's a pilot program that has begun across the country. And what we are against is a slaughter of the rabbit pretty much in the states that have ag laws, which means that there is no slaughter act, that these animals are protected under, and they're being sold here, and these are our pets. It's the third most popular pet in the country. So if they cannot be sold in the pet stores as pets, just like cats and dogs, why will they be sold dead in the stores? And that is our point. They are pets. We all have rabbits as pets. It's the third most popular companion animal, and it's being sold in the Whole Foods right now. How would you feel if they sold a dog here? I mean,
is
just
there a
because
name of your organization? Or is it just-
there are two organizations here on behalf of
Hey,
the
listen, don't. You don't have to answer any questions.
I can see why she'd be hesitant. Again, it's just a simple question. Is there a name of the
You
organization?
don't have to. And ask him why he's asking.
I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to educate myself about the whole thing
No,
so
this
we know
is-
how to deal with
You're
it.
trying to psychologically manipulate her. Okay, she has a
I
right.
didn't realize
you,
that
you
was.
don't need to ask us any questions. We have a right to be here. We have a right to say what we want to say about the horror
Are
of
you gonna
butchering and
go with
torture.
what she said?
Yes, you are,
Or are
aren't
you
you?
gonna talk
Or are you afraid of this man?
I'm not afraid at all. I just want to
Who's
give them information. I want to say that this is so many. This is not one organization doing the protest. This is many.
It's national.